YouTube, we're back and we're looking at the MacBook Air, one of the most popular selling MacBooks still to date on the market. So is this worth buying in 2018? We'll run over that, but it is entirely up to you. It's not my decision. I'm just here to help you along with a choice and run it alongside something else which you could get for roughly the same money. So we'll be opening this up, running over the tech spec on it and having a look around the entire device. Is it something you need? Is it something you want? That's what you're here for. Let's go find out. Let's do this. So why is this still one of the most popular Macs that Apple sell? There's no standout spec on this device. There's no groundbreaking advance in the design. And the screen is about as bottom end as they come. But in 2018, for £949, it is the cheapest Mac you can pick up to date from Apple. So we're going to open this up, have a look at the product and then compare it to something I use on a day-to-day basis. Money saving tips maybe, and just a quick comparison of what you could get for slightly cheaper. And is it going to be good for you? Will it work for you? Well, that's what I'm here to find out and hopefully help you in a decision in not wasting your money. So without any further delay, let's get this open. We'll do a quick walk around the box. Can never fault Apple for their packaging. Always wonderful. Product on the front. Apple logos, tells you what it is on here, your MacBook Air, and on the back you've got all your spec stuff. Can you see all that? Now, all that said, I do like Apple boxing. You can't fault them for anything they do boxing wise. So, trusty knife. Always a joy of opening anything. It's the first initial taking plastic off the outer box and getting to what you really want to get to inside. Plastic gone. Lid off. Nice little bit of foam in the top of the lid there, I like that, it's a nice little touch. And reveal the MacBook Air. Pull the tab, lift that out. Again, star of the show for today, or is it? We'll just lay that down there very quickly. Charging lead, power brick, instructions, warranty, stickers, designed by Apple in California, as always. Pretty standard stuff inside the box. Don't really need to walk you over it or show you it. Again, packaged nicely. You always expect that from Apple. You're never going to expect anything different. And back to this. Let's just get it out of the plastic. Let's just do it. I'm not messing around today. Right, here we go. It's very lightweight, well constructed, of course, from Apple. You don't ever expect anything less. Now, you're not going to be living a dongle life with this, which is a good thing, but we'll talk about that more in a bit later. You've got your USB 3 port, and there's two of them. You've got a Thunderbolt port. You've got your SD card reader, which is always a plus, and a headphone jack, and your MagSafe. The MagSafe was brilliant. I don't know why they took it off everything else. It's still on here. Is that the main selling point of it? Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, so you got your ports on this. You're not going to be living a massive dongle life. This is the 1.8 gigahertz dual core, and it's the Intel Core i5. So it is dated tech for what's out now. I mean, a lot of the other stuff that's out now is running the i7 processors and everything, but so obviously, but the price is going to reflect everything I'm saying in this, from the tech in it to the minimalist upgrades and to what we're going to find inside. So, opening this up, you're left with this. We'll get that off. Now, compared to the MacBook Pros that are out there, it's going to look dated. It's nothing brilliant. The camera, 720p eyesight, nothing really to shout about, but like I'm going to keep saying in this video, that's going to reflect in the price. The screen, it's not Retina display, it's pretty simple, and I've heard they're pretty poor. Keypad on it, which is okay, it is backlit, so that's a plus, and you've got your trackpad. That's about it for opening it, really. Right, I'm back and I'm comparing this MacBook Air to my iPad Pro 10.5, and this literally outshines the MacBook Air. I mean, just look, true tone, laminated display, not a chance. If you start moving this screen around, you can see how dark it gets quick, and you lose the colour variations in it. Now, looking at it straight on, it's still a pretty decent screen for the price margin you're paying, but when you can be getting something like this or more for, this is slightly less, but we're going to talk about that in a second with the add-ons. But yeah, if you want a fantastic screen, you're looking at the iPad Pros. Now, for £1,000 in 2018, you'd expect something slightly better, but it's still an old design, like I was saying earlier, slightly updated. And this is what I think keeps bringing people back to this. The ports, you've got all your ports on it, your two USB 3 ports, you've got a Thunderbolt 2 port on it, and your SD card slot. If you're going for something like this, you've got your Lightning connector, that's it. You can buy all your add-ons for it, and it's the same when you go up to the the MacBook Pros. You're living the dongle life for them because you've just got your USB-C ports. So this is going to be a big factor why people still pick these up in 2018, because they are handy having all the ports on the side, and also your MagSafe lock on the side, your charging port, which I think is fantastic. No accidents, just attaches easy. It's a brilliant little design. Why they got rid of that, I don't know. Now, keyboard wise, it's a pretty good keyboard on there. It's not bad. It's a backlit keyboard. I prefer the keyboard on this to my smart keyboard on the 10.5 iPad Pro, but if that's really an issue for you, you can just go to Apple and pick up a Magic Keyboard 2. Now these are brilliant. They're £100. You pair this over Bluetooth to your iPad Pro. It's fantastic. Problem sorted, really. Your trackpad on here. It's not a force touch trackpad, so it's not brilliant. It's not bad, but when you look at the full screen capability of what you get on the iPad Pro, I prefer that to a tiny little trackpad. You got the whole screen, and also you can go and add in your Apple Pencil. So obviously, doing everything your finger does and more. This comes into design when you're editing. If you're using Photoshop, this is in a league of its own. It's something completely different. And pairing this to your touchpad, I'd go for this and the iPad Pro again any day. So really, web browsing's fine. You have a small task. If you want a real powerhouse, as I've been saying, you're going to need to jump up price-wise to your MacBook Pros, and they're a lot more expensive. But the price keeps people coming back. The ports keep people coming back, and it is still the cheapest option you can get on the market, laptop-wise, from Apple. But personally, I'm not losing this, my iPad Pro, anytime soon. I'm hoping 2018 they do something fantastic with the MacBook Pros, and that's what I'll be picking up. But on the plus side, if you really want a good selling point, I suppose the Apple logo still lights up. Well, that's probably a plus point. But there you go. Apple MacBook Air in 2018. What's your thoughts? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. If you've got one of these, you're thinking of getting one, would you prefer something like this? Or are you going to go and really show off with the MacBook Pros, because they are fantastic powerhouses? And like I said, what's coming out for 2018, that's what I'm waiting for. So keep an eye out for that video. Drop me a like down below. Please subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more tech coming on and so many more videos to upload. I'm Mark. You've been watching MavTech. See you soon.